Hello, I decided to try baking a lemon cake. So I googled the easiest recipe and decided to try it. The first stage of the cake is easy, but the baking was not so easy. So first I mixed 225 grams of butter with 225 grams of brown sugar into a creamy texture. And the recipe specified that they used caster sugar, but brown sugar was available to me. But if I was to try it again, I would reduce it to 175 grams of sugar because I find brown sugar much more sweeter. And then after that, you add 4 eggs, but you have to add one at a time. So after each addition, you whisk it with the machine because you're chasing some sort of a creamy, foamy form. So after mixing, there are only 2 other ingredients left, which is 225 grams of flour and the zest of a full lemon. So if you're using self-raising flour, just put in 225 grams. But if you're using normal flour, then you add 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, and then you sieve it in. And then here, as you can see, seek the zest of a lemon. It was my first time zesting a lemon, and it was my first time using that thing. And I assumed it was supposed to have a handle, but I found it this way unused, so I don't know, maybe it was just my hands. There it fell, but I didn't wash it. I just decided to go on. But this part is beautiful because it makes the cake smell so fresh. So after that, you mix everything together and then you spoon it into a buttered tin, and then you only level the top. So you're supposed to bake it according to the recipe at 180 degrees centigrade for 45 to 50 minutes. But I ended up baking it for 1.5 hours. And the bittersweet part is I had to let the top burn so that the rest of the cake would cook, because after the 50-minute mark, I put the fork in and that dough was not done. But the simple thing is, when I pulled it out of the oven 1.5 hours later, I just cut the top and everything inside was so fragrantly delicious. So I decided to decorate it with candied lime and candied lemon. In theory, you're supposed to eat this, but honestly, after decorating this, I removed them and now I put them in my cup of tea while I eat this really sweet cake, so I'm not adding sugar. But the recipe say you should add like lemon and sugar drizzle, but I would find that too sweet. But this is one of the best cakes I've ever tried. I loved it.